This woman actually teamed up with a wealthy lady's husband. She stole $1 million right out of the rich woman's bag. To avoid getting caught, she even poured a ton of paint all inside that bag. At that moment, Anna finally wriggled free from her husband's embrace. She eyed the oddly behaving Mark with suspicion, but after Mark soothed her, Anna's attention was diverted. She followed his suggestion and left the place right away. Mark let out a long, relieved breath. Then Jess bolted over to celebrate with him. When 2 oranges tumbled from Jess's chest, Mark just patted her gently to calm her down. They were rolling in cash now, enough to get that breast augmentation surgery she'd been wanting. But little did they know, Alan had been tailing them this whole time. He sneaked up and slathered paint onto Anna's back, and Jess didn't have a clue what was happening. Next, Alan tried to snatch the money from Mark and Jess's hands, but a car suddenly came roaring down the street. Alan panicked and shielded himself in a hurry. Then, out of the blue, Anna stepped down from the vehicle. She demanded to know what he was up to with her husband, but Alan just scoffed and shot back that Jess was the one Mark truly loved. Anna tried to go check on Mark, yet Alan blocked her path. He reminded her about the agreement they'd made earlier. Not long before, Alan had pretended to rob Anna for her bag, then he dropped the brutal truth on her. Anna finally realized all her cash had been swapped for paint. Alan said he'd help her for half the stolen money. Stuck between a rock and a hard place, Anna had no choice but to agree, and Alan laid out his plan. Right then, Anna stepped forward and saw Jess for who she really was, her own daughter. Heartbroken beyond words, Anna slapped Jess hard across the face. Meanwhile, Alan walked into a hospital room where a baby lay. He pulled a burlap sack out of nowhere, then broke down in heavy sobs. Suddenly, Joey burst into the room. It turned out that Alan was the baby's father all along.